Welcome Aries to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 31st of July for the Sun or the Ascendant. It's an incredibly intense week astrologically with lots of different competing planetary influences. One of them features your ruler Mars, which is in the very practical and precise sign of Virgo. But it links to Jupiter, the planet of fortune, in your sector of everyday money, but also self-worth. If you're really bold and decisive around using your resources this week, you could see a stroke of fortune come off for you. It's just that with Saturn in a very psychological zone, the planet of restriction, applying to Mercury how you think, which is quite close to the position of Mars, a little bit of self-doubt or inhibition could creep in. The full moon is actually really very friendly for you, could give you some options over the next couple of weeks, and you may find yourself having to manage your time a little bit more acutely. The energy that's been building up in the sign of Leo for the last few months may have seen you very, very busy around your social situation, around new projects, or expressing your creative talents. There could be someone in your circle who does feel a little left out. This is also a good time to get more in tune with a partner if you're in a romantic relationship, between one another's interests and hobbies and friendships and the time you spend with one another. But Venus in its retrograde in Leo is forging two very important influences this week. It's angling to both Neptune and Pluto at the same time in what's called a yod. This is a 150-degree angle from the apex, which is where Venus is, to the position of Pluto and Neptune, which actually they're on pretty good terms. How will this work out for you? I think when it comes to your love life in particular, it's possible that someone could take a little bit more of a traditional approach to something that's important to you. So for example, if you've met someone and you really like them, a parent or caregiver could feel that you need to slow things down, not rush into the situation. Then again, if it's actually the politics within the relationship, it could be a little bit more difficult to synthesize between each of your needs. Perhaps one of you is more inclined to want to enjoy things and socialize, and the other person is a bit more serious and wants to work towards some key targets. That may be something you need to discuss, because as the week draws to a close, Venus does clash with Uranus. And if a relationship isn't really working, this is an aspect that can see some home truths come into the open quite quickly. It also can be a great time to just change things up a little bit if things have become a little bit too predictable, because having some spontaneity in a love relationship is extremely important, but it's also important in all our lives. So I feel Venus is saying towards the end of this week, if you can do something more off the cuff, I think it will be something you can really enjoy. I want to share with you a very exciting opportunity. Year 2023 is speeding by, and year 2024 is racing towards us. You can order your year 2024 personal horoscope forecast based on your personal birth data now, and I will prepare for you the rest of year 2023 free of charge. Also within my special package, you get 30% off and your character analysis report, your life roadmap, which will help you to understand the patterns that are being repeated in your situation and get a much more intimate knowledge of these and learn how to work with them in a more effective way going forwards. Please see the link below for more.